Hello, hello. All right. This is Beth with the Cycle360Trainer. I'm also a certified personal trainer, and today I wanted to let you know what I like about the Cycle360Trainer. Okay? So I'm going to come on over here, all right? And number one, okay, before I even get on this, I just want to let you know what I love about this is how easy it is to get on. All right? I don't have to adjust the seat. All right, I'm not messing around with a bunch of things. All I'm going to do is make sure that the brake's on. Okay, that means that red lever is all the way down. I'm going to make sure that I put my bottom foot in first. Okay, and I'm just going to pull this strap, this ratchet strap, like a boot, like a ski boot. Okay, then I'm going to step on. Same thing on this side. I'm just going to tighten. Boom, make sure it's tight. It's pretty fit already. And then I'm taking this red lever off, and I'm off. Alright, so easy now. Okay, very cool, very cool. So again, that took me I don't know how long. You can give me that time, it was so fast. Now what I'm going to do is I'm in position 1. Okay, I'm going to stay in this nice vertical position. Now if you're someone that sits a lot all day or you're driving, okay, you got to have some tension back there, right? You have to have a little bit of, just uncomfortableness in that low back, all right? I'd be surprised, maybe even the mid back, okay, or your neck. Now, what's so cool about position 1 is I can get nice and tall. My body is as neutral as it's going to get, okay, because my hips are neutral. So my hips are under me, which is making it so that my back can get in nice alignment all the way from the cervical, so that neck to the lumbar spine, the low back, all right? And then what I'm doing, see, I've only been on here, I'm talking, I'm already out of breath a little bit. You don't need to be on here long to start feeling the effects, the physiological effects, okay? My heart rate's already up. I feel so much better, right? I basically just had a couple Zoom trainings back to back. And while in person, right, you're normally moving around going. When we're doing the Zoom, we're up at that computer, right, really assessing someone, making sure they look good. So we're, sometimes kind of leaning into it, and I catch myself. I'm like, whoa, hold those shoulders back, okay? All right, so love position 1 because I can get nice and tall. I feel so much better. My hips are already getting loose. I already feel my quads start burning, okay? And then my upper body, you just want to relax that upper body, right? Try not to grip on for dear life, all right? Just kind of relaxing. It's almost like I'm running on a cloud right now, okay? If to put it, it's amazing. It just makes you feel good, makes you feel better. And again, I already got that heart rate up. We're getting close to 2 minutes here, okay? All right, so now I want to go over position 2, okay? That's right here. Position 2, what's happening as soon as I come over to this position, right? I have to coach it, okay? So someone that's not used to it, you do want to make sure chest is up, chin is tucked, okay? We're not leaning over like a bike. This is completely different, okay? Cycle360Trainer, no seat. It's the optimal posture, all right? So chest is up. I'm packing my shoulders, okay? And now here, as soon as I come to this position, I start to feel my core engage. All right, it feels so good. I'm hitting those quads even more, right? The anterior chain of the body. Okay, so now I got the core involved. Now I'm really focusing on those shoulders, getting those lats engaged, even pinching those blades a little bit. There we go. And as soon as I get here, you're kind of in that sled push. All right, you're in that sled push. You're like, ooh, you almost want to start to pedal faster, okay? It feels good. You're like, ooh, I feel comfortable here, okay? Now, for position 3, right? So we went over position 1, position 2. Now I'm going to go into position 3, okay? Position 3, all that is an added handlebar. So if position 2 feels a little low for you and you're a taller person, I would come into position 3 instead of position 2, okay? So that just makes it so you can keep that chest up. Say you're in position 2 and you're like, oh, I can't keep that chest up. All right, well, here you go. We added position 3, okay? I personally like position 3 because now what we can do, or position 2, okay, it just depends on your size. We can rotate. We can get in that transverse plane, all right? So I'm in position 3. Now I can rotate to position 1. Woo! There we go. All right, back to position 3. Other arm to position 1. Yes, there we go. So we're in that transverse plane. We're loosening up that thoracic spine, okay? The looser we have that, the less tightness and compression to our cervical, our neck, okay, and our lumbar, our low back, all right? And it's very different doing this, right, in a neutral position in the hips, upright, rather than seated, okay? When you're doing it seated, you're more than likely putting stress on your low back, okay? Here, my hips are neutral, okay? I'm not putting any tension on that low back. If anything, I'm making, this is a benefit, okay? It's even better. Okay, so I can rotate, right? I can rotate. All right, now if we want to get a little more advanced, we can add push-ups. Okay, so I'm hitting total body right now. I'm feeling it. You can tell my heart rate's going up, right? I'm breathing a little heavier. We're getting close to that 5-minute mark, okay? Look at that, that's all I needed. Now I'm gonna come down to my position 3 because I feel more comfortable there, all right? Remember, you can use position 2 if that's better for you, all right, a shorter person. But I'm gonna go into that position 3, and now I'm gonna do position 3 push-up. All right, so here I go. I'm gonna come on down, pinch my blades, and drive right back up. And I'm making sure my hips come down with me. Okay, as I pinch, there we go. Pinching those blades, yes. All right, now I can hold down there for a little bit, right? Keeping my chest up, my shoulders are packed. I'm pinching, and now I'm kind of really in that sled push, okay? You just gotta be careful. Make sure your blades are retract. Woo, all right. Oh man, total body involved, okay? Very good, very good. Now, say I'm doing a work set, right? We're getting after it. Now, I want to cool down those legs or just change it up a little bit. I can go backwards, all right? Backwards standing. Oh my goodness. I love it. We're targeting those different muscle groups, okay? Staying tall. Notice I'm doing something called the shimmy. So we can either tell people, all right, stay nice and neutral, try not to shimmy, right? Fight it. We'll get that core more involved. Or if we want to actually get that transverse plane again, we're externally, internally rotating those shoulders, all right? Then we're going to call that the shimmy. I'm trying to sync it with my hips. And we can do the shimmy in one hand position 3, one hand position 1. Or we can even do that shimmy in just position 3, okay? Oh my goodness. And again, you know, we've been training since 5, 6 a.m. So this feels good. Midday right now, I'm like, oh, I need this. And that's all you need. You don't need a long time. The point is to feel better throughout the day, yes? You're going to get a good workout too. But now my body feels more in line. What more could you want? Okay? I'm going to go forward again. Very good. Now for those of you that want to work on balance training, right? Okay, here we go. We have something called the running man. So I'm going to get nice and tall. I'm going to stay in position 1. I'm going to take my left hand off, and I'm going to run. Okay, I'm nice and tall. Right arm is still on the 360. Okay, my core is still braced, but I'm thinking tall. I'm thinking about a string pulling the top of my head up. Okay, just keep elongating the spine. Good. Just a nice biomechanic pattern here. I'm going to put that left arm back on, and right arm's going to come off, okay? And notice again, we're simulating running. It's awesome. I feel in line. I'm making that right leg, making that left leg run with that right arm, okay? Woo! All right, here we go, here we go. Oh my goodness, there's so much to go over, okay, right? That's only half of it. Good. I think the biggest feedback we get, on top of the fact that, hey, I can ride this, get cardiovascular, strength training, mobility, all this without any pain, okay? The seat is gone, so there's no pain. Obviously, that's number one. But I think the other thing, for those that, you may already have fitness equipment at home, and you get bored, it's monotonous, right? I mean, you can't do a whole lot, and if you are doing it, you're probably causing more harm than good because you're in that seated position, or that piece of equipment is taking your body a little bit out of alignment. So as soon as you go to do something else, it's twisting, whether you know it or not. Okay, so a lot of times, someone will get on and they just love it because you're constantly moving, constantly changing positions. Oh, you You got it. You got it. All right, that's a big one. That's definitely one of my favorites. I love getting into, so we use it for many different reasons. Okay, sometimes a diagnostic tool for classes. I know for classes it's like, it's so easy to get into it and get excitement, okay? Because you guys provide it. You won't know until you hop on, but it is the next thing, okay? This is amazing. The 360 trainer is it. If you want that total body. And then last but not least, you are standing, so you are burning more calories. What? Okay, keep that in mind. No matter what, standing versus that, you are burning more calories. Okay? All right, guys. So, here's what I want you to do. Any questions you have, right? Or if you want more information, please visit our website, www.cycle360trainer.com. Okay? There's a contact form on there if you have more questions, or our email address. Okay? Email us with any questions. We'd be more than happy to help out. Again, my name's Beth. Okay, look forward to hopefully meeting some of you or talking with some of you. Have a great day. Get your Cycle 360.